Well, hey there, everyone. I am in self-care mode like you guys cannot imagine. Has anyone else been like just really exhausted, like tired? You try to get your energy back and it's like, oh my God, no, right back to bed. That's where I've been. And, there was a time in my life, not even that long ago, where I'd be like, no, you got to get up, you got to do, you got things, you got to, you have lunch coming up, all this stuff, or my pre-launch. And now I'm like, no, my body's telling me to rest. I just had surgery. I had, breast cancer in my body. Thankfully, there's no cells left, but I'm not in remission for another just under 3 years. Like, you have to take care of your person, because if you don't, no one else is going to do that for you. And so I'm listening when my body says, girl, rest. Take the rest. You need it. And when I have energy and I can get up and get things done, I do. I've seen so many videos of people saying, oh, no, you have to push through, just keep going. Those are the same people that end up super sick. They'd be the same ones saying no one loves me. They're the same ones saying, my friends never check on me. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. You cut everything off but, I don't know, work or the person that you love. And then you turn around and you look and you're like, there's no one. Why is no one calling me? Why is no one checking up on me? Dude, you haven't been listening. Like, the universe, God, is sending you signs and you're not listening. So first he whispers, right? Then he speaks, then he yells, then a wall comes down on you. And I was one of them stubborn ass people that the wall had to come down on me for me to be like, oh, okay, I should listen. So right this minute I'm in self-care mode. And if that's where you guys find yourself, like you've been, like I am, in bed, bedhead, tired, feeling like you've been dragged through the mud, like, yo, it's totally okay. It's okay to take the rest when you need it. And then when you're better, when you're feeling energetic, like there's a fair chance in an hour from now, 2 hours from now, I'll be like, okay, I'll go get back on my thing and do what I need to do for the Audacity, do what I need to do for photo shoots, do what I need to do for the website. But for right now, my body's saying, I wish you would. I don't really want to fight my body. I don't want to fight the universe. I don't want to fight God, whatever your spiritual beliefs are. I believe in God. His name is Jehovah. That's my belief. I don't want to fight it. I surrender. I've been saying this for a while, y'all. Like, I surrender. I have gone through the spiritual awakening, and I'm here to tell you, you know how in TV shows, like look at this real quick. Look. So the thing that's on my TV there, like, they make it seem like it's going to be like that. Nah, fam. Your body hurts, your head hurts. Like, I have this odd pressure, unusual kind of headache thing that's been lingering for a minute. Your body is tired. I keep getting I get chills, like I'm cold, but I'm not. I know I'm not cold. It's like full body goosebumps is probably a better way to explain it. I'm waking up like every couple of hours. I'm up between 2 a.m. or 2 and 4 frequently. Usually my body would be just awake during that time, but lately I need more sleep. And so anyhow, I'm going through all of that, just feeling like a little off and what is happening in my body, and then a lot off. And I saw this video, this girl said, that's what happens when you go through a spiritual awakening. Like, I went through her list of things, and she had a bunch of them. You start to feel lightheaded. You start to feel like you're a little bit off balance. I'm telling you, I could check. This thing that's happening in my body is one of those, that's why I'm feeling like that. And so I'm saying that not just to say, oh my God, I'm going through this thing, but to ask you, are you paying attention to the signs in your life? Because in my life, I was going no matter what. I worked through most of cancer. Didn't take time off the way that I probably should have. But at that point, home was not a sanctuary. So it was like work was where I felt comfortable. And now my bed is a sanctuary. My room is a sanctuary. My space out back is sanctuary. So I want to be here. I want to kind of go through this and let it happen. So I don't know if that's where you're at in your journey, but for those of you that are going through a similar something, or you're finding yourself just wore out, wrung out, tired, just know you're not alone. There are others of us that are going through something very similar. But I'm very, very keenly aware that mine is from the spiritual awakening. I kept saying, something's happening in my body, and I've always had this link to things that are celestial. Like, I always have known that I was God's warrior. I didn't know why. I always knew that He made me for love. My purpose here is love. I've always known it. Now I can say I am God's warrior. I'm His empress, goddess of love, sacred, celestial, divine love. That is my purpose, to give love away and to receive love, because you guys, there's also work in letting yourself receive love, right? And my goal is always to go out into the world and give that love away. That's my purpose. So, but back then I couldn't put it into words. I just knew I had this link. I knew that I've always been protected, always known it. I have guardian angels around me. That's the way it is. God's here most of the time with me. Like, even if I know, like, sometimes I can tell He's actually zoned in on me. Even if I don't know that in the moment, I still know His energy is here. It's an odd thing, but it's a truth. And so even if you're not going through that and you're just tired, listen to your body. It could be that your body's telling you it's time to elevate and you just aren't elevating yet, right? You're not listening. Like, they whispered and you were like, yeah, okay, it's probably just me being crazy. And then it spoke and you were like, at some point I'll get to that, but I have other things. Then it yelled at you and you were like, damn, I hear you, I'm coming. Shit, at some point I'll be there. And then finally the wall comes down, and hopefully you can do this before the wall comes down on you like it did me. But if not, y'all, there's something amazing that happens in this energy, in this time frame in my life. But I hate that I wasted so much time getting to this point. I could have been so much further along on my journey. However, everything happens when it's supposed to. So anyways, that's it for me right now. I will see you guys hopefully later today, depending on my energy levels. I hope that you're well. And if you're not well, I hope you're well taken care of. Don't forget to get social with us. You guys know I always forget to do this at the end of the videos. We're on Instagram, we're on TikTok, we're on YouTube, we're on Facebook. I had to think about that. And it would mean the world to me if you would share me with other like-minded individuals, okay? I'll see you guys on the very next one, okay? Bye.